SpaceX's third launch had already begun. 2 rockets had already failed continuously. Elon had already spent his last 100 crore for the third launch. If this launch fails, then Elon's dream of going to Mars with thousands of people will be over. The rocket slowly took off. The whole room was screaming with joy. After 2.5 minutes, the upper stage was separated from the booster. As it should have been, an engineer shouted, "The third time is always magic." But after 2 seconds of this dialogue, the screen went black. A spectacular SpaceX rocket explosion marked a huge failure for the private space industry. All the engineers started crying as soon as SpaceX's third rocket failed, because Elon Musk had already told them that they only have money to test 3 rockets. Everyone knew that the thing they had been dreaming of for years, the thing for which they were working hard, would not be complete now. Everyone was waiting for Elon's speech. They thought Elon Musk would say that we worked hard, we should be happy about this, and maybe the rest of the employees would say goodbye. But Elon was not ready to give up. As soon as he came on stage, he said, "The entire SpaceX team will not take a day's rest, and we will prepare for the 4th launch. We know exactly where we have made a mistake." Hearing this speech, the entire team was excited. Carl Hoffman, who was a reporter for Wired, came to Elon Musk and said, "How do you keep yourself motivated in this situation?" Elon Musk said, "Optimism, pessimism, fuck that. I consider God as my witness and say that I will do what I have to do. And we have the power to take the rocket to orbit. Charlie, listen to me. Did you order the new aluminum material for the fuel tank or not?" Charlie, "No." 60 seconds left for launch. Elon's focus was still on Charlie. "What do you mean? You didn't order any parts?" Elon said in anger. Charlie found it very surprising. He was thinking, "I am controlling the entire rocket launch here, and in the middle of the countdown, why is Elon asking such strange, childish questions?" But Charlie didn't know that Elon was very stressed about the launch, and thinking about the future, he was reducing his stress. And seconds left for the launch. In the very last moment, Elon's attention came back to the launch. 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. Falcon 1 had successfully taken off. Exactly after 5 seconds, SpaceX's engineer Tom shouts loudly, "Oh shit, we are losing thrust." Falcon 1 had crashed. All its parts were scattered in the ocean. After the crash survey was over, that night, Elon and his team went to a bar to drink beer. Some of the engineers of their team were so sad that they started crying. But Elon's face was emotionless, like a rock, and he was thinking for a long time. Elon turned to his team and told them very calmly, "It is common to fail in the first mission. When we started, we all knew it. But it's okay. Let's build the rocket again. And let's try one more time." Later, when the investigation was done, it was found that before the launch, a nut bolt, which was attached to the fuel tank of the rocket, was damaged, due to which the fuel was leaking. And the rocket crashed. Elon was personally very stressed. He only had money to do 3 launches, and 1 launch had already failed. NASA had promised to give a contract to Elon, but NASA had a condition that SpaceX will have to launch Falcon successfully first. To reduce his stress, Elon and his team started watching this movie named America's Second Attempt. 3, 2, 1, launch. Falcon had successfully launched in its second attempt. The rocket was going up fast, and in a few minutes, Falcon was in space. 5 minutes after the rocket was launched. By now, the second stage of the rocket had started. Elon was smiling on the screen, and he was saying, "I will keep this video with me for a long time, and keep watching it." A little while after entering the second stage, the rocket was bouncing, and the control had lost control. It seemed like someone had put the rocket in the washing machine and turned it. The rocket was going up as fast as it was going down. And exactly 11 minutes after the launch, there was a boom, and the control room screen was blank. And like that, the main thing became blank. This is what was in the very beginning. Before we move ahead, many viewers praised our editing skills in our past, and many of our videos, even our great YouTuber friends who liked video editing. But also, they asked, from where did you get these video editors? And one thing was clear. Many people want to learn good video editing, and many YouTubers are interested in hiring them. So we thought that why not we share our skills. And so we launched a 7-day professional video editing course in which anyone can complete this course in 7 days. In this course, a video of full giggle has been made from the very basics using After Effects and Premiere Pro. And at the end of the course, we will give you a 2-minute assignment which you can complete and submit to us. And we will put it on our website so that other YouTubers can contact you. Or if you apply for a job yourself, then this 2-minute video sample will work like your resume so that you can show your scale to other YouTuber. Now, obviously, we thought about the price of this course, so we saw that many people have kept their course price around rupees 44,000. Now, of course, in this course, along with the lectures, we are giving all the AI images that we have used in the project. We are providing premium text presets. We are providing infographics templates. We are also providing video templates, cinematic sound packs, whose total worth is this much. But to make this course affordable as of now, we have kept the price of this course in the Giggle app at approximately rupees 1,999. But because we are promoting this through the Giggle video, the students who are interested in this course through the link given in the description and first comment of this video can buy it at rupees 1,499. We will soon release a short movie using these editing skills, and we will also add the case study of that movie to this course. After that, the price of the course will obviously increase, but those who have bought this course today, we will give them this case student, no cost. And yes, after completing the course, you will also get a completion certificate. If you submit a good quality assignment, then maybe you can work with the Giggle team. This course will come with a 72-hour money-back guarantee, which means that if you don't like this course for 72 hours, then your amount will be returned to you. So if you also want to do video editing, like us, or want to work with big creators, then you can buy this course, whose link I've given in the description and first comment. Anyways, let's come back to the story. Falcon's second launch had also failed. After the first launch failed, Elon and his team had planned the second launch in a very careful way. The components of the rocket were tested one by one. Elon had the habit of pushing everything quickly, but in the second launch, he was not putting this pressure on his team so that there would be no problem in the hurry. But Elon made a mistake here. In order to reduce the price of the rocket, he did not install sloshing rings in the second stage. Actually, Falcon 1 was 2 stages of the rocket. The first stage of the engine was the second stage, separated the first stage, and took the rocket to space in the next 6. Both these stages had their own fuel tanks. Each tank had a sloshing ring. The work of these sloshing rings was that when the rocket was in the air, the fuel of the rocket should remain in its tank and not leak anywhere. But they didn't put this ring in the fuel tank of the second stage. Before the launch, SpaceX's team made a list of the top 15 risks in which sloshing was placed at number 11. And when Elon saw this list, he said, "No, we can't launch the rocket without this." And because of this mistake, the rocket crashed. Elon was in trouble. His money was running out, and he had only one attempt left. After 2 launches failed, Elon was very positive about the third launch. He knew that the company didn't have money after this launch. That's why the whole team of SpaceX was working very hard. This time, Elon took a bigger risk. There was no payload before the last 2 rockets. But in this third launch, 3 things were put in front of the rocket. The first thing was the rocket. One was NASA's 2 small satellites. The second was an expensive satellite of the Air Force. And the third thing was even more expensive. In the Star Trek movie series, the actor who played the role of Scotty was put in the top 20 because Elon was very inspired by them. The launch was started 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. The rocket slowly lifted up. The whole room was screaming with joy. After a full 2.5 minutes, the upper stage was separated from the booster. Just like it should have been. An engineer shouted after seeing this. The third time,